So over the last few weeks, a lot of people have been wondering whether or not vaccines are going to be required on cruise ships here in the US. And there's one cruise line that just recently said yes, vaccines will be required to sail on their ships. What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the cruise industry, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the videos, make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. So just recently we got the news that Odyssey of the Seas will be sailing out of Israel, which of course led to the announcement that it is going to be a fully vaccinated cruise. All passengers that sail on Odyssey of the Seas out of Israel will be required to have a vaccine. And that sparked the question with pretty much everybody within the cruise industry is whether or not the cruise lines are going to be requiring vaccines to sail on their ships. And Virgin Voyages, of all cruise lines, which to me this is no surprise, Virgin Voyages has come out and announced that vaccines will be required to sail on their ships, and they're aiming for a July 1st restart. As of right now, Virgin Voyages only operates one ship, the Scarlet Lady. She was completed last year in 2020, but is yet to take on any passengers as she was delivered pretty much right as the shutdown started. Virgin Voyages' second ship, Valiant Lady, is set to debut later this year, and they also have a third ship, Resilient Lady, that was just announced the other day. She will be sailing in the Greek Isles in 2022. And they also have a fourth ship that is currently unnamed that is set to debut in 2023. Just recently, Virgin Voyages did, of course, cancel some sailings. They suspended their operations through the month of June. Virgin Voyages has seemed to cancel months at a time instead of 1 month at a time like other cruise lines. Just a few weeks ago, I think they canceled May and June, if not April, if it wasn't already canceled. Virgin Voyages is, of course, the adults-only cruise. 21 and up is all that's allowed on board. And just recently, the CEO of Virgin Voyages was on Good Morning America, and he stated that all of the Virgin Voyages passengers and crew members are to be vaccinated for COVID-19. Of course, he did say it is to protect the crew members and also the passengers on board, prevent any issues on board, of course, which is always what we want to hear. You know, we don't want anything happening on these ships. But of course, the vaccine requiring it here in the United States to go on a cruise is controversial for some people. And now I don't necessarily think that all the cruise lines are going to follow these protocols, or at least all cruise lines are going to require the vaccine, but Virgin Voyages will. But Virgin Voyages also tends to stand out and do things completely different than anybody else in the industry, despite being brand new. The cruise line also invested a lot of money into the new air purification system on board their ships. Of course, we did find the study that was on Royal Caribbean ships saying that their HVAC systems were pretty much like 99.9% effective as far as, preventing spread of any bacteria. I'm glad to see that all the cruise lines are starting to invest in stuff like this, making sure all the air is pure and, virus-free, basically. Despite having that vaccine, all passengers boarding the ship and disembarking the ship, or I guess getting off the ship, will be tested before they can either get on or off the ship, with additional tests on board just in case anybody feels like they may be having symptoms and want to just get tested just in case. Now, to me, this does make sense a little bit because Virgin Voyages is a adults-only cruise line. The very young age groups are less likely to get a very bad case of COVID. So, it's just always to protect the passengers. So with Virgin Voyages being an adults-only cruise line, I can see why they are requiring the vaccine. Just like all the other cruise lines in the U.S. or waiting to sail from the U.S., we are still waiting on the green light from the CDC. But I do think by requiring the vaccines, Virgin Voyages may be one of the first ones to start up in the U.S. Of course, that's not official yet, but I feel like requiring the vaccines is going to help them out a lot, especially with trying to get a green light from the CDC. Now, I know some people are going to hate this rule, and I know a lot of people are going to like this rule. So I know the vaccine requirements are very controversial in the U.S. Some people really want to get it. Some people don't want to get it and don't ever want to get it. That's the new rule for Virgin Voyages. You will be vaccinated when taking a Virgin cruise. So let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. I'm kind of excited for this. I hope everything goes well. Virgin Voyages, again, has not seen their first passengers, so I feel like they're just ready to get out there and start proving to the world that Virgin is a different cruise line and they're ready to change it up. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next video. If you don't already and you want to stay up to date with the latest cruise industry news, hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching.